Alright, Altars by Kronos is going to bring you an amazing match here. This is Four Horsemen. If you're not familiar with the Four Horsemen, I definitely would. This is the main logo for the Four Horsemen. And if you look in the back, I'm going to kind of keep it paused here for a moment. But you'll see it's the 4 original sets. You'll see their icons on the bottom. This is Tournament 18 Grand Finals. So let's get down to it and see what happens. So I just wanted to bring it up to you. You'll see John on the left and see Philippe on the right. This is a match here. I'm going to bring it right up. As you see, they're going to shuffle, get everything ready. I'm going to kind of fast forward that across. I just wanted to go over some of the information with you. If you're unfamiliar with how to join Four Horsemen, please message me in either Discord or Instagram or YouTube or something, and I'll give you the information for it. It is an awesome, great set of guys and girls, and we have a lot of fun. Alright, so we're going to start off here. Now, Four Horsemen's old school magic. So if you're unfamiliar, you'll see the counters at 20. There's one of the good starts. You're going to see a forest into a Elves of Deep Shadow. So it looks like he's playing some kind of green-black deck on the left there. I like the Assassin's Creed on the play bad on Leap side. That's awesome. Oh, quick chain lightning, get rid of the mana dork. That's a good move. So yeah, in these sets you can't play like lightning bolts, alpha, beta, unlimited. So it is a lot of fun. It reminds me of original old school Magic, where you didn't really know what was going on. You're trying to make all kinds of janky fun stuff. So there's an Arthgonian Pixie. That is a very strong card. Got another mountain off the... Oh no, is that a Plains? That's a Plains. I believe that's a Priest's. So we got the wolf now out. So now he can give creatures +1/+1. That's huge. So now we got to worry about the white and red player. Let's see what we got. We got Plateau. I've got a pass turn. I'm going to look up those cards here quick for you. What do we got for green? Are we going to miss a land drop here? Looks like we got an attack. Let's see what he does. Oh, looks like he's going to take the 2. Didn't want to lose his creatures. So that was the first card he put down, going all the way to my left there. And his right is a Clergy. When Clergies are destroyed or take lethal damage, unless opponent pays 1, Clergies are regenerated, but it is just a 1/1. It's the other cards I'm trying to look up. If they're Squires, I can't quite tell. Looks like it has some kind of banding. I'm going to find it here in a moment. Looks like an all-out swing. I believe those are Squires. There's the activation of the factory. So he's blocking one of each. He's going to give himself +1/+1. Kill off 2. If I'm right, I believe he takes 1. Oh, there's a chain to finish off the... And another one. Yeah, I believe those are squires. If I'm mistaken, I believe that's a 1/2 creature. There's a swing for 2 with the pixie. And he's going to take the 2. Okay, there we go. I was wondering if we were going to miss a drop there, but nope. Great timing. Oh, killer bees. That's gonna be a problem. He's got to have an answer for that. If he gets to untap his forest, those killer bees can do a lot of damage. He already used quite a bit of direct damage. I wonder if he has something else. Land tax. It's not going to help him with the bees, but I don't know if I'd play any more land because you're already taken. You got a lot of damage coming across just with those 3 lands. He might be land screwed. So he might be relying on him to play another forest. I'd almost just, if I was John, I think I would just keep attacking. He's not going to kill you with the 2 little drops that he has. He can't really do anything about it, so I'd keep attacking. I'd swing with the... Yep. I'd do that every turn. Because you can give your pixie +1/+1, and the squires, which is a 1/2, they can't do anything. So as long as his wolf is untapped, he can just sit down and keep doing damage each turn. Looks like he's keeping 1 forest open. Oh, that's the troll, I believe. It's a 2/2. Whoever has the highest life total gets to keep it. And there's the scoop. That's it for game 1. Let's go on to the second. Alright, so game number 2. Now in Four Horsemen, there's some really good drops. And you'd think, oh man, Curt Apes have to be by far the best 1-drop. Well, they are a great 1-drop. But there's also some 1-drops that are actually really good too. And there it is right there, Brassman. You're thinking, Brassman? Why is Brassman good? Because he's a 1/3 for 1 mana. That means there is not a single creature that he can't stop. And that's one he would want to stop. The Asp, I love that card. It looks like he's reading it to him now, but yeah, basically if that thing hits you, it becomes a big problem for you. You gotta have land untapped, you keep taking damage, and it actually gets really gross real fast. Oh, pulled the land tax. That might be a problem for John. I know his creatures are very inexpensive, but he still needs 2 land out. He's not going to be able to attack them. Now, I know the one says 12 to 20, but it's actually 20-20. He forgot to reset his life total. So if you want to look at John's. John's going to take the 1. The problem with Brassman is you attack him, you got to pay mana to untap him. So if John attacks, he has to pay the mana to reduce the damage, but he won't be able to untap his creature, I don't believe. There we go. Now we got the life totals fixed on both sides. Now John's a good player. I like John. Alright, so he's going to pay. Looks like he discarded a spitting slug. That's what that is. Spitting slugs are really dangerous. Even in X points, I see people play spitting slugs. They're really good. They have a lot of... It's a really cool card. A 2/4 for 3 mana. It's 2 green and a color, if I'm not mistaken. Well, it looks like he's just staying away from the high casting cost. He's not going to let him... Is that a... I think that's a Thunderwolf. Or the... Yeah, I think that's a wolf. Either way, it's going to be a 1/1. I believe that's the wolf. I can't tell from here. And John's got to start... John's got to start playing some creatures out. Or else he's going to slowly die. Looks like he's refusing to play because of the land tax, which is probably a good idea, but he needs cards to play. Otherwise, he's going to keep getting attacked. He's just going to take the damage. So he's dropping to 17. If you're reading life totals, make sure you watch John's. There's a lot of glare there. I couldn't quite tell what he just discarded. Come on. Gotta pick something else to play here, John. What do we got? If he can get a mana dork out, that would be awesome. Yes, he would take a point of damage here and there, but he can start playing pixies out and stuff like that and really cause problems. Well, looks like that plan's gone, because there goes a pixie. Now, he's got a lot of cards in hand. I wonder what he has in hand, then. There's... Looks like another 1-drop there. I don't think those are squires. I think I was incorrect the first time. Squires are 2 mana. Oh, there's a mana dork. Okay. Maybe he has more pixies in his hand? I'm not sure, but pixies would be great to play because Brassman can't hurt you. You get pixie out and a wolf, you're going to really cause some problems. And he's going to start doing something. He's down to 15. And we know Philippe plays burn, so you're thinking how much burn can be in old school. A lot more than you think. Falling Star is a huge card. It's not burned to your life total, but I've seen people take entire boards out with 1 flip. And remember, even if it doesn't kill your creature, Falling Star will tap all your creatures. So basically, it's like, I'm going to kill your creatures, whatever's left I'm tapping, and I get a free attack on you. There's Chain Lightnings, which are direct damage. There's also, I don't want to say Pyroblast, but basically it's 4 mana. It's 5 mana at a cast, but it's, not 4 mana, but it's 5 mana at a cast. It is 4 damage divided any way you want. Oh, there's a trade. So we traded off a weenie. He's down to 13. He's got to start playing something. Wow, I don't think I've ever seen a game where they're both on 1 land for so long. I think Philippe's pretty comfortable where he's at. I mean, because he can always play a red mana or a land at the end and start throwing Chain Lightnings out. So, you know, John's got to really watch what life total he's at. Because even though he's at 13, in my mind, he's at 10. Because I almost guarantee he's holding at least 1 Chain Lightning and a mountain in his hand. That's what I would do, at least. Well, looks like we're just going to attack for 1 and... Oh, okay, Scavenger Folk. There you go. That's huge. That'll blow the Brassman up. That's a big thing for John. Might as well. He's going down to 11. I see, I would have kept that pixie before. I would have took a damage, but at least I would have had a 2-1 out. Because I don't think he'd be attacking, because... Oh. Well, that's interesting. That looks like an ivory tower. Just gonna swing for a 1 again. John's got to do something. He's losing this weenie game here, big time. There's another forest. I mean, that's a lot of power John's dropped in his graveyard. There's a mountain. See, this is where I'm expecting. Alright, so he's going to block so it doesn't take the damage and sacrifice it to kill the brass man. I expect a chain lightning and a tower or something like that out. Maybe not. We played the mountain, so we must have some play. Otherwise, hold the mountain. Well, there's the pass. I guess he didn't have a play. Well, see, now John can play a forest. He has 3 mana. He puts out a spitting slug. That's a 2/4. Nothing's getting through that. On Philippe's side. I'm hoping he kept a forest in his hand. Alright, looks like we got it. No, wait, maybe. Maybe, maybe not. Maybe he didn't keep another forest. Oh, that looks like a... Oh, a strip mine. Okay. That's a good one to hold on to. That's a dragonfly, I believe. Dragonflies are nice little creatures. Little flyers. They're good. This reminds me a lot of like what I would see in X Points as like a mono green. There's a plateau. So it looks like Philippe doesn't really care about the lands, being able to use land tax anymore. Bloodlust. Yep, that's another what I consider direct damage and creature control because, you know, even though Urnums are in here, you can use that on someone else's Urnum. Block with a 1/1 weenie. And yeah, it's 2 for 1, but what's a weenie and a bloodlust for an Urnum? I would take that any day. Or if they don't block, you can use on yours and take 5 damage. Like now, look, he's down to 5 life now. There's another forest. But see, he took so much damage, I'd be hesitant to use my elf now. I'd almost trade off. But I think that's a 1/1 first strike, if I'm not mistaken, on the white side. Yeah, there's another mountain. I saw, let's see, a Bloodlust, double chain. That's it for that game. I knew they were holding chain lightnings in there. Let's see what happens in game number 2. Alright, let's see what we got. Alright, we got Dork. Yep. That was a deep shadow. Oh, there's another one of those 1/1 first strikes. Oh, tap for 2. That's a dragonfly. No land drop though. That's not good. Yeah, I'd be swinging all day long now. Yep, there's a Bloodlust. Down to 14. You gotta watch the Bloodlusts, Burns, and Pyrolast or Pyrotechnics. I can't remember exactly what it is top of my head, but oh, Pyrotechnics. That's it. 5 mana for 4 damage, divided any way you want. You think that's a lot, but how often do you play Fireball for 4 damage? At least with this, you can play it and take out 4 1/1s with it. So it definitely has its strong point, especially in this format. There's an attack. Looks like we're tapping 3. We're going to see a slug. Yes, we are. Alright, well that will stop. That will stop the first striker. You don't need to worry about using the extra mana for the slug, or else the opponent could first strike. Oh, there's another one. Jeez, another one of the wolves. That's one of the problems. I mean, you get a wolf out and you put a Bloodlust on it. That's a 5/1 first strike. That'll kill just about anything on the table. But obviously he doesn't have the mana for it right now, so what do we got for John here? Swing for 1. Killer bees, baby. And they'll kill you. Well, let's see who we got for the finals. Do we got the mono green killing bees? Or do we got the pink burn? John's got a lot more power on the deck, but he's got a lot to make up for. He's pretty far behind in my book. Yep, there's a chain. Take out the bees. What are we got here? What do we have? Alright, so we're just going to swing in the air. Oh, okay, there's the asp. just a turn for Philippe. Let's see what John's got. There's a 1 in the air again. Oh, okay, so now we got another dragonfly. Wow, that was a quick pass. Looks like Philippe's in the bin here. He's not able to do anything or drop anything. Alright, there's a 2 in the air. Now, okay. Now John's catching up. There's a pass. Do we have anything? Holy cow. Wait, what's going on here? Am I missing something? Why did he show his entire hand? Did he just scoop? Maybe he's just playing with his hand up. Oh. I don't know, Philippe. I don't know if I would have scooped on that, man. You had a chance yet. Alright, well, there it goes. Congratulations, John. Champion. Hope you guys enjoyed that. I'll have a lot more of those coming. Have a wonderful day.